as we walk into trade this morning, it's important for us to flag off that Asian markets are trading with a negative bias. SGX is trading flat with a downward bias, but Nifty in a sense really made a comeback and a smart comeback in the second half of trade. You could link it up with what happened to Adani group of stocks, the fact that this is one large group where you see a bout of relief rally post 2 o'clock, and some of the stocks indirectly aided the market, and that also aided the Nifty. Kunal, are we in for a good week of trade, or this is going to be just one of those weeks where you just get kicked here and there?
No, I think the data still indicates that we should be in a 1% band at 18,200, on the index. And in fact, I was looking at, since this is the expiry week for the monthly series, most of the large cap names, the likes of HDFC Bank towards, even the likes of Reliance Industries, most of the banks, large cap names, they've actually started to see signs of option premium being written in the range of 1.2%, which means largely at the money strikes for these stocks. Traders are expecting that the monthly expiry would probably be at a range of 1% to 1.5% from the current levels. And if we do the same, kind of analysis on the indices, it still indicates that we should be at a 1% to 1.5% band for the index. Also, if you look at the open interest data, no major change on Friday. On the OI for the Nifty and Bank Nifty, I think 2% reduction on the Nifty for the current month and 4.5% reduction on the Bank Nifty for the current month. And the most important part is that we tested 18,050 twice in the last 1 week, and we've managed to bounce back from those 18,050 levels, and we are back at 18,200 levels. So that also indicates that we should be fluctuating in the band of 18,200 plus or minus 150 odd points.
Nooresh, hi, morning. You know, the trend that one has seen with the Nifty IT, and I'm going to talk about the Nifty in just a bit, but the fact that for 4 consecutive weeks, we've actually seen an uptick coming in and a rebound, you think that's sustainable?
So that's sustainable, and that could be interesting given that fact. If you look at the larger names, we've not had any bounce as such. So Infosys continues to struggle at 1270. We've not seen a big bounce in TCS. We've not seen something in Tech Mahindra. The mid-cap IT, the small-cap IT has really rallied over the last 1 month or so. But the large-cap IT names have continued to be at the same place or marginally up by a percentage or two. But if you look at what has happened in the US markets, Nasdaq 100 is up 33% from the bottom. And it's just down 16% from the top. And very clearly, the mega-cap, say, tech names in the US have done really well. So out there, this creates a better sentiment. And on the other side, we are seeing USD INR coming back to that 83 mark, very close to it. So overall, the sentiment seems positive for IT. A short-term bounce is what I expect in the large-cap IT names. So I would expect a bounce from here on of, say, 5 to 8% in the larger names like Infosys, TCS, HCL Tech, Tech Mahindra. So that's a trade for the short term. Whether it is sustainable beyond that 8-10% looks difficult as of now, but for now, it can be played as a 8% bounce across the whole large-cap IT names.
Let's find out what exactly the strategies are by way of individual stocks then. And Kunal, take us through your list.
So I'm betting on PSU Bank as well as a private sector name, and both strategies are a bit contrast. So first one for Bank of Baroda, the stock formed a bullish hammer pattern on Friday's trading session. Again, bounced off from its major supports of 175, 177 levels. So keeping 176.5 as a stop loss would suggest a buy with 190 as a near-term target for Bank of Baroda. And ICICI Bank is the other stock which is actually nearing a breakout above 950 plus mark. 947 approximately is where it closed on Friday. So expecting a breakout above 950 levels for ICICI Bank, targets of 980, stop loss remains at 920.
All right, let's find out what exactly Nooresh as well has picked out this Monday morning. Nooresh?
So first is the buy on Infosys. The stock has done nothing after the quarterly results. Stock took a sharp crack and now has been making a small base here. Expecting a bounce back in the whole IT names. The worst of the names has been Infosys over the last couple of months. So this could be a good bounce back trade, a risk reward trade. A strict stop loss at 1250 and a target price of 1340. Second is a buy on IndusInd Bank, which is setting up for a multi-year breakout. The stock pre-COVID used to be 1250, 1300. Over the last 3 years also, the stock has made multiple attempts around 1250, 300, 1300, and the stock came back to those levels now. Also, over the last couple of weeks, this is the first time it has started showing a relative strength to the Nifty as well as the Bank Nifty. This generally is an indication of a leadership move going forward. So expecting it to make a large move over the short to medium term compared to the banking space. A target price of 1500 and a stop loss at 1190.
Right. Okay, that's the take coming in from both Kunal and Nooresh on what are the stocks that you can trade this morning. But lots on our plate this Monday morning, lots to discuss. For now, we're going to take a very quick break.